Hello students, today let us learn how to balance a chemical equation. We know that the chemical reactions are generally represented in the form of chemical equations. Let us recall the law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass states that mass can neither be created nor be destroyed but can be converted from one form to the other and the total mass of the system remains constant. In a chemical reaction, the total mass of the elements in the beginning of the chemical reaction is equal to the total mass of the element after the chemical reaction. Then it should be represented properly in a chemical equation. That means it is a numerical game or numerical adjustment we do to balance the chemical equation. The equation should be always represented in a balanced form. So then balancing of a chemical equation is a technique. So it may be difficult for you to practice. So let us learn this through a game or a simulation now. Here is a chemical equation showing the formation of ammonia by nitrogen and hydrogen. So when you look into this particular chemical equation, the reactants are nitrogen and hydrogen and product is ammonia. In a balanced chemical equation, as we know, the number of atoms on the reactant side should be equal to the number of atoms on the product side. Now let us see how to balance this particular chemical equation. So I'll take one molecule on each side. This is the actual equation where on the reactant side 2 nitrogen atoms and 2 hydrogen atoms are there, and in the product side 1 nitrogen atom and then 3 hydrogen atoms are there. Now it is imbalanced. To know this clearly, let us take one tool here. I am taking a tool now. So here there are 2 balancers which clearly shows how many atoms of nitrogen and then how many atoms of hydrogen are there here. Now if you take in the nitrogen balance, 2 atoms are here in the reactant side and 1 atom on the product side. Similarly, if you take a hydrogen atom, 2 atoms on the reactant side and then 3 atoms on the product side. So this entire equation is not balanced because there is variation in the number of atoms of nitrogen and number of atoms of the hydrogen as well. Now we have to balance this particular equation. So let us see now. So here there are 2 atoms but 1 atom of nitrogen on the product side. So let me make this one 2 now. Now nitrogen atoms are balanced. So this is okay. But this is not balanced here because we are having 6 atoms now. It became 6 here. 6 atoms of hydrogen on the product side whereas 2 atoms on the reactant side. So now we have to make this 6. Now I am making it 2 now. So now it becomes 4 atoms. 2 short of it. I'll make it 3. See. Now the entire equation is totally balanced. By this small activity, simulation activity or game, we can understand how to balance the chemical equation very easily. Let us take one more example. So here one more equation where the separation of water into hydrogen and then oxygen. This is a decomposition reaction as you know. Now hydrogen, water is on the product side. Water is on the reactant side and then hydrogen and oxygen are on the product side. Now see here. So as usual, let us take, now this is the equation. Here hydrogen atoms are balanced both on the reactant and product side. But whereas there is variation in the number of atoms of oxygen. So here we are having only 1 oxygen atom. Now let me make the oxygen atoms 2 here. See, now oxygen atoms are balanced on both the sides. When you make it 2 here, there is variation in the hydrogen atoms. Now hydrogen atoms are increased on the reactant side and there is 2 short in the product side. Now we have to make this one 4. What we have to do here? So let us make it 2. See here now. So when you make it 2, the hydrogen atoms are also become 4 now. Now see, so here the hydrogen atoms are balanced and as well as the oxygen atoms are balanced. Totally the equation is completely balanced. By such various chemical reactions, we can understand how to balance a chemical equation through this wonderful simulation game or simulation activity. Hope you have understood. May take different chemical reactions and try to play a game on this particular topic. Thank you. Hope that balancing of a chemical equation is not a tough task you now. You just go through such activities, download as many reactions as possible through the net and then practice by yourself so that balancing of the chemical equation will be perfect for you. Will you do this? I hope. Thank you.